We are back with another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing my Mustang, my 2017 EcoBoost Mustang. I have had it since 2018, and I'm going to be talking about all the flaws, all the pros, the cons, everything I love about it, everything I hate about it, things that went wrong, things that I had to fix, why you should get it, why you shouldn't get it, who the for, who's the not for. So let's go ahead and dive into it. I'll see you guys at the next spot. All right, so this is my 2017 Ford Mustang EcoBoost. I don't have anything engine-wise done to it. Honestly, the only thing I have done to it is a wrap, which I need to redo. So that is for a different video. I'm gonna redo the front end and also the top of my car and also ceramic coat it. So stay tuned for a video about that. But let's go ahead and jump into the things that I hate about it and the things that I love. Okay, so I have the performance package fully loaded. I have all the upgrades and everything done to it. And the things that you get with that is you get massive brakes. I mean, they are just huge. If I were to take the wheel off, you can really see the size of them. But they are definitely massive for how much horsepower this thing puts out. And they put out about 320 horsepower, of course, not to the wheel. So realistically, to the wheel, probably more like 280, which for a Mustang is not a crazy amount, but it also depends what you are into. So if you are going to get a Mustang to race, definitely do not recommend getting the EcoBoost. They are weak engines. They probably can handle around 400 horsepower before you start really risking sending a rod through the engine block. So I definitely would not go above that. But I do know some people that are pushing about 700 or 800 horsepower, but they did redo their short head and add a big turbo and everything like that. But anything more about 420, 430, I do not recommend. There's a term a lot of Mustangs call, it's called eco boom. It is a very real problem that you need to be aware about when you are looking at getting an EcoBoost, because if you're not careful, you will blow the engine, and it happens all the time. I know a lot of people that have blown the engines. So for mine specifically, I had a faulty fuel sensor. I didn't blow my engine, luckily, knock on wood, but I went ahead and replaced my low fuel side pressure for that reason. All right, so who is the EcoBoost platform for? It is for the person that does not want to spend a crazy amount of money on getting a GT, but also wants that sleek, awesome look of the Mustang. But if you care about performance and horsepower and racing, I would definitely go with the GT, because those Coyote blocks are very strong, whereas this one is very weak and will fail at higher horsepower. So I definitely do not recommend that. A lot of people say, oh, I didn't get the GT because of fuel mileage. Honestly, I get worse fuel mileage than a GT. I have no idea why. It seems to be like I am the only one that has that problem. Now, do I regret purchasing an EcoBoost? Honestly, yes. Yes, I do. And the reason is because I didn't think I'd be wanting to race as much as I did once I got the Mustang, but I do want to race all the time, and I wish I would have got the GT so I could build a Coyote engine and just have it for the longevity of building a car. Whereas an EcoBoost, there's only so much you can do to the engine before you blow the engine. And everybody that I know that has an EcoBoost that built the engine blows it at some point, which is usually why they build the engine. So I wish I would have skipped that whole process to begin with and gone with the GT. But if your main point isn't to race, go with an EcoBoost. It's a great option. And another reason why I wish I would have went with the GT is because the exhaust, the sounds out of this thing, they're for a fine kind of person. I mean, if you like the 4-cylinder, high pitch squealing exhaust, then that is definitely for you. But if you like that deep V8 sound, you will never get this out of an EcoBoost. I'm sorry, it is not possible. I don't care who you say you are or what you could do. You will never get the sound of a Coyote out of an EcoBoost. And then for the next part of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and go home, jump in my garage, and we're gonna do those videos, you know, where people push on the plastics to see how much noise it makes. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna go find out how loud is it when you push on parts of the plastic, because some people like that. I don't know, it's kind of like an ASMR style video. Anyways, let's go jump to it. All right, now that we are home, I can kind of give you a build quality update of the interior, since being a 2017 Ford Mustang and being outside in the sun almost all of summer. So let's go ahead and jump on the inside, and I'll show you all the flaws and everything that has happened since. All right, there we go. Now that we are inside, you can see the interior condition. Again, this is being left outside almost all of summer in the Vegas heat. This is honestly like the only damage that I've had to the leather, and I don't even know what this is from. I think it's just cracking from the heat, or maybe something come from the glass coming through and hitting it. But other than that, all of my leather has lasted. It's in very good condition, to be honest. I will say one other thing that I have noticed is just this little peeling right here in the back of, like, do you see that? That right there is kind of starting to bubble up. But other than that, I mean, the interior is in great condition. Nothing rattles a whole lot. Steering wheel solid, all this solid. Like, I know you get in some cars and you push it and it makes like a ton of different noise, but honestly, this doesn't make a whole lot of noise. Nothing's really shifted. Interior is in mint condition after being a 2017 Ford Mustang. I would say the interior is held up. All the leather's in great condition. All right, and so just to kind of wrap up the video again, if you are looking for horsepower, go with the GT. You will regret getting the EcoBoost. I promise you. Everyone that says, oh, I don't regret it and I got the EcoBoost and I push a lot of power and everything, you could have gotten way more horsepower for the amount of money that you put into the EcoBoost. If you put it into a GT, you could have gotten way more. And one other thing that I did notice and I forgot because now I'm at the front of the car, my headlights. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Oh, there you go. You can kind of see how like hazy and foggy they are. Yeah, that kind of happened too. I forgot about that. So if any companies are watching this and want to sponsor me for headlights, tap in. I wouldn't say no. But other than that, that's pretty much it. One other feature that I really love is that. I love that. That is a full review of my Mustang after owning it since 2018. Not very many negatives, to be honest. I am considering building it. I don't know if I should build this or not, or just get a completely different car. I kind of want to go fast. So that's the only reason why I would get a different car. But financially, it just makes more sense to keep it. But for content, it'd be a lot more fun to get another car. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comment what you think I should do. Should I get a new car or should I build this? And if I were to build it, I have some sick plans and it would not take very long to make this look extremely sick. So anyways, let me know what you think. Build it. Get a new car. Whatever. I don't know. Let me know. I'll see you all tomorrow in the next video. Peace.